just got done kissing the last of the elves and putting them to bed. So I'm a little behind tonight. Santa's Secret Service had to come get me so I could read. So in the meantime, the elves, look at these things. They tried to buy me off with their own elf on a shelf and to fill their stockings. So I see that I've got a letter. Let's get rid of these things here. And what do you have for me? Thank you. Let's see. Oh, and a beautiful letter. Hello. How are you? What do you want? He wanted the fudge. They give me a choice, fudge or an orange. What do you think I'm going to eat? So it does say one word I know for sure that Santa and I would say. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and whatever season that you celebrate it really well and safely. Let's get rid of this. Let me take that home. Thank you. He's always leading me knows I was right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. The new year will be better. I hear on good authority that it's supposed to be better. So, thank you. Let's get into what he left for me. I have papers. Let me real quick look at these papers. Okay, I normally read right from the book Twas the Night Before Christmas, and it seems like Santa wants me to say something else. So let's give this a try and find out what he's doing. This seems to be a poem that was originally written in 1987 by a man named James Schmidt, who was a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps stationed in Washington, D.C. I bet you if you looked all that up, you'd find out more about that man. He wrote a poem. Let's see, I have so many papers here. This is why I have a Secret Service. They take such good care of me. They just can't pass out those kisses, those elves. Can you hand this back to Santa? Thank you. So he's giving me a version of Twas the Night Before Christmas written by a Marine. How interesting. So let's have at it. See what he has to say. The Soldier's Night Before Christmas. This is going to be great. Settle in. 'Twas the night before Christmas. He lived all alone in a one-bedroom house made of plaster and stone. I had come down the chimney with presents to give and to see just who in the house did live. I looked all about, a strange sight I did see. No tinsel, no presents, not even a tree. No stocking by the fire, just boots filled with sand. On the wall hung pictures of a far distant land. With medals and badges, awards of all kind, a sober thought had come to my mind. For this house was different, so dark and dreary. I knew I had found the house of a soldier. I could see that clearly. I heard stories about them. I had to see more. So I walked down the hall and pushed open the door. And there he lay sleeping alone, curled up on the floor, a bed made of stone. His face was gentle. The room was such a disorder. Not how I had pictured a United States soldier. Was this the hero whom I had just read? Curled up in a poncho, a floor for a bed? His head was clean shaven, his face weathered tan. I soon understood this was more than a man, for I realized the families that I had seen that night owed their lives to these men who were so willing to fight. Soon, round the world children would play, and grown-ups would celebrate on a great Christmas day. They all always enjoyed their freedom each month of the year. because of the soldier like the one lying here. I could not help but wonder how many lay alone on a Christmas Eve in a land so far from their home. The very thought brought a tear to my eye, and I dropped to my knees and I began to cry. The soldier awakened, and I heard a rough voice. Santa, don't cry. This life is my choice. I fight for freedom. I don't ask for more. My life is my God, my country, my cause. With that, he rolled over and drifted off into sleep. I couldn't control it. I continued to weep. I watched him for hours, so silent and still. I noticed he shivered from a night's cold chill. So I took off my jacket, the one made of red, and I covered this soldier from his toes to his head. And I put a t-shirt of black and gray with an eagle on it with a patch embroidered in back. Although it barely fit me, I began to swell with pride, and for a shining moment, I was a United States Army deep inside. I didn't want to leave him on that cold, dark night, this guardian of honor so willing to fight. The soldier rolled over, whispered with a voice so clean and pure, "Carry on, Santa. It's Christmas Day. All is secure." One look at my watch, I knew he was right. Merry Christmas, my friend. And to all, a good night. Wow. Thank you, Santa. What you gave us was a gift of looking at things just a little bit different. And that's really an awesome gift. It's not wrapped up in a bow. It's not wrapped up with tinsel and glitter. It's wrapped up in a thought. Merry Christmas to all. Until all, good night. Mrs. Claus loves you. The elves love you, and they've made all your toys. Even the naughty little girls and boys might get something.